It's that time again! Thanks for tuning in! I'm your host, the Joker. Harley! Harley! You see? Let's get to know our legendary contestants.
Hey guys, my name is Demi and welcome to DCUO Legends Spotlight. Today is going to focus on a character that is known by name here and there, but isn't really widely heard of. Hence why, even for us, the lack of story clips that we usually try to show, but we do the best with what we have, you know? Thus, back to our Legends character, Ursa. Ursa is a Kryptonian who served as a commander under General Zod before the planet of Krypton was destroyed. During that time, Jor-El, Superman's biological father, and his research partner, Non, knew of this upcoming disaster. Non, disobeying the government, warned the people where Ursa and Zod separated from the military at that time and joined Non. They led a rebellion against the government and were quickly labeled as criminals. Rather than being sentenced to death, all three of them, including Ursa, were sent to the Phantom Zone, where they were able to avoid the fall of Krypton. Ursa's movement is flight, able to suspend herself in the air as well as use the enhanced flight that allows her to fly faster. Her weapon types are MAs, and she has the full combos. The only difference is that slight animation changes at the end. Her block breaker, rather than using shuriken, she shoots lasers out of her eyes, where you can use with a short tap or hold for a continuous beam. Ursa's first move on her loadout bar is called Headbutt, where she actually headbutts her opponent, knocking them back. This skill is also an AoE. When used on a group, it will do damage and knock back all nearby enemies. Headbutt is safe to use against blocking targets, but the knockback effect will not apply. For her next skill, Jump Kick, like the name, will jump and kick her opponent, doing damage as well as knocking back the target. Jump Kick is a Konus move that will affect all nearby enemies of the target that you have locked onto. It is also safe to use against blocking targets, but the knockback effect will not apply to all people who are blocking. Heat Blast knocks down your target, dealing initial damage, also putting the burning effect where small dot ticks will follow. This skill is also an AoE where all nearby targets will be knocked down and suffer the burning damage over time ticks. This move is safe to use against blocking targets. The only thing is that the knockback effect won't be applied, however the dots will still be there. The fourth skill is Swoop Attack. Being flight, she does a quick swoop and rams into her target, knocking them back and doing damage. Swoop Attack is also a Konus AoE, where if there are multiple targets, they will affect all nearby enemies.
This isn't over!
And like the previous skills that we've seen on Ursa, Swoop Attack also is safe to use against blocking targets, just the knockback effect will not apply. Freezing Breath delivers 4 ticks of damage and at the end roots the locked on target. This move is also a Konus AoE, where if multiple targets are present, they will receive those 4 ticks of damage as well. However, still only the locked on target will get the rooted effect.
Mercy is weak!
Freezing Breath is safe to use against blocking targets. They'll only deliver those ticks and not the rooted effect, but keep in mind that it is vulnerable to being lunged. The last move on Ursa's loadout bar is Heat Vision. Again, like the name implies, it does a heat vision. The names on this Legends character is very literal. It does exactly what the name of the skill says. She does initial damage with the heat vision in effect, but after the heat vision wears off, it also puts the burning effect dots as well. Heat vision is special. Attacking an array, it delivers continuous damage until the animation is finished and then continues with a burning effect. Now, if your path is blocked by another mob or a player from the target that you had intended, it will hit the mob or player blocking the path. So for example, I have targeted Two-Face, but there's his barrel in front. The barrel is taking damage, but Two-Face isn't until the barrel had exploded and is doing his burn. So this time, Two-Face is going to stand in front of the barrel. Heat vision isn't being blocked by anything from my original target, which is Two-Face, hence why he's taking all of the damage and taking the burning effect as well. Now if he stands behind the barrel again and I use heat vision, then the barrel will take damage and Two-Face will not, as we saw in the first clip. So being aware of your location when using heat vision upon your intended target is important. A high point is that all of her skills except for one are AoE or Conus, making her great in group fights. So there's Ursa in a nutshell. All in all, she is a Kryptonian and her military training serves her well, making her one tough cookie.
This fight bores me! Earthlings are pathetic! You will kneel before General Zod!
Thanks guys for watching, and if you missed the latest DCUO Legends video, you could go ahead and click that middle one. It focuses on Batman. So that you never miss a video update again, go ahead and click that subscribe button on top there, and you could find me on other forms of social media such as Twitter and Facebook. Thank you very much, and I will see you later. Bye bye!